Hello, Lucero here. Oh, this is my fiance Julie behind me, aka Princess, because she's royalty in the Philippines. So Princess literally applies. She's special in Zamboanga, Philippines. Anyway, the subject of this video is about this product that I came across. It's awesome. It's really awesome. Anyway, this is the box that the starter kit came in. It's called Green Smoke. Their website is Green Smoke too. And let me go to the beginning. A couple months ago, I got this idea to start smoking cigarettes for purpose of losing weight, which so far has been very successful. I have dropped from 230 something, and this morning my weight was 209. 209 from 230 something in about 2 months. So my idea to suppress my appetite with nicotine has paid off. I mean, my blood pressure also went down from 150 over 90 to like 120 over 90. So just losing that amount of weight dropped my blood pressure big time. You see, with my body, my weight is directly correlates with blood cholesterol, triglycerides, and blood pressure. The more weight I put on, the more my figures jump. Bring my weight down, everything comes down. So I'm coming back to my normal weight of 175 to 179 max. Anyway, so that's why I started smoking a couple months ago. And then I took Princess behind me and my son Nicholas to see President Obama talk at my college, because I was a student. I got the little perk of getting a ticket before the general public, and anyway, we went to see President Obama. Of course, at this time, I'm not yet using the Green Smoke electronic cigarette one. Oh, what? Okay. So anyway, at the time we go to see Obama, I'm still smoking regular cigarettes. So I'm sitting outside behind, Secret Service, Metropolitan Police Department, and other assorted security that surrounds the president. Anyway, so I'm sitting out there having a cigarette, and this guy starts talking to me, and he says, starts talking about something called electronic cigarettes, or what were called call them e-cigarettes. I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, and they put nicotine in those things. Nicotine in electronic cigarettes. So I wrote it down. I carry a little weekly planner with me so I can write stuff down that I don't want to forget. And of course, this is one of the things I write down. So I get home and I do my research. I checked out every single website to determine who provides the best product. Now, with electronic cigarettes, the old technology were called atomizers, and then the new one, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, or like cardomizers. It's the new technology you want. You don't want the old atomizers, because that's the old technology. You want the new cardomizers, or however it's pronounced. It begins with a C. Anyway, that's Green Smoke. Their website's called Green Smoke too. It's pretty hard to miss, but I'm not here to sell. I have no interest in selling their product. I just determined personally that they were the best to get your electronic cigarette from. So anyway, so come back from President Obama. I do my research and determine this is the best website to deal with as far as electronic cigarettes go. And like, for example, this is an electronic cigarette. This is this is a USB connection. Now these things, they have, this is the cartridge that has the product. Of course, I'm using nicotine to suppress my appetite, so I order maximum strength for the nicotine. Now the advantage to these is you get rid of tar, you get rid of all the cancerous stuff, and you just get the nicotine. So they have actually made it much, much safer to smoke. You know, I mean, all I'm getting is nicotine. Eliminate the cancer, and if you take too big of a hit of this stuff, you'll cough just like a real cigarette. Like, here, I'll take a drag of this. So you see, it smokes, that looks like cigarette smoke. But when you go out and about, you can't smell it. The people around you, there's no secondhand smoke. That looks like cigarette smoke, it doesn't have a smell. It doesn't offend anybody. You've got no cigarette butts, you've got no cigarette ashes. You know, you just got this electronic, and this is this thing is, as you can see, this is the USB to power it up. So I can plug this. You can plug this thing into any USB port. Like in my case, you know, I can plug it in this computer next to me or something and keep this thing going. Now, the other thing they have are now this is a battery attachment, and this is when you're out and about, you know, walking through the store. There's a whole lot of stores out there. You know, I smoke this thing. Now as you can see, this is now attached to a battery. I got a special design from, I had to order the special design, otherwise you get like the default plain white. They got all kinds of designs you can order. As you can see, this battery powers this. See, there's the smoke. Now, when I'm going out and about in my business, I take a drag of this and I just hold it in for a few seconds, and by the time I exhale, I've absorbed all the nicotine and nothing comes out, and nobody smells anything. So I'm walking around Sam's Club, Walmart, wherever, and just discreetly have this in my hand and just kind of take a drag, and nobody notices anything. Can't smell it. Doesn't have a smell. So now you can discreetly go wherever you want, have this thing in your pocket, and you know, just kind of, nobody knows anything. You know, you take care of your nicotine fit, and this goes wherever you want. Now, a battery, it's done after a day. You might want to order a few of these batteries, because after one day you got to recharge it. And recharging these things are really easy. They send an adapter so you can plug a USB into it if you want, and then these chargers are USB. So if you don't have a computer, then you can use their electrical plug and plug this into it, because it has a USB connection, and all you do is screw the battery in and plug it into whatever USB. There's a light. It's red, turns green when it's done charging, and that's all there is to it. So the recharges really nice. This is a rechargeable battery. Anyway. So shh. That goes shh. So anyway, I'm now just getting the nicotine, getting rid of all the negatives of real cigarettes, and it's about the, I'm new on this, but I calculated it over the long run. It's about the same cost that I pay per carton, and I pay $31 and some. I was paying $31 and some change for a carton, and when I figured out the cost of these electronic cigarettes over the long run, it's about the same. So and she's enjoying a real cigarette behind me. She's blowing it anyway. where was I? What was that? Oh, anyway, so these cartridges, you can get them. This is a menthol cartridge, and it tastes like a menthol cigarette. You can taste the menthol in this. And then they have regular ones too.
It's good, but I have one complaint.
I think
It's hard to suck on it.
The menthol gives a nice menthol, kind of a candy-ish taste, in addition to getting the nicotine. So I'm sticking with the menthol ice they sell. And of course I get maximum strength because the purpose is to take in nicotine and suppress my appetite and get this weight off me that's a danger to my health. So that's the deal. At this point, I'm now a electronic cigarette user, which isn't really a cigarette at all. What else do we think about him? You tried it. What do you think?
It's good. I like the nicotine.
Actually, my thought was when I started using this, this is good stuff. You know what I was gonna say. This is good stuff. I'm telling you, this is a good product, and if you want to knock out the rest of the chemicals you don't need in a cigarette, get these things. They're awesome. So that's it. Green smoke. Oh yeah. Let's see. This is electronic cigarettes.
If I want one, I have to buy one myself.
Green smoke. We always split the cigarette bills anyway, so I'm reasoning what they're, we're splitting the bills all along anyway on real cigarettes. So, we got to split the bills on the electronic ones too, I mean, same deal. It's only fair, right? Right, Princess?
Of course.
Yeah, it's only fair. So, smoke healthy, go with the latest technology. Electronic cigarettes with the cartomizers, not the atomizers. The atomizers, the old ones. Awesome product. Smooth. It's good stuff. You will cough if you take too big of a hit, just like a cigarette. But no smell, no offense to your kids or whoever's around you. Smoke inside, no problems. Great stuff. Anyway, I can see I'm up to almost 13 minutes already. People hate long videos, right? You hate long videos? Yeah, you hate long videos. Alright, well, until the next thing I think about, want to talk about. So, Lucero out until whatever I think of for my next video, which could be anything. I'm like going improvisational on this video. Pretty much do that with all my videos, I don't like, write down what I'm going to say or anything. It's like, talk about this. Okay, start video, start talking, improvisational, whatever. Anyway, Leetree's getting bigger. He's about double the size now. Leetree, great kitten. So long, Sarah.